Working. Hey everybody! And by everybody I mean probably nobody, but maybe soon somebody. I should probably turn that on. So we are starting a bit early today because I mistimed my things and I have to go to the letters page recording in a little bit, and I did not want to end up missing that, but I also didn't want to have to cancel the stream this morning. So let's say, so we're gonna be playing some Aeons End this morning here live from Gen Con. We're actually starting before the show floor is even open, so it's gonna be nice and quiet here, I think, for the moment. Actually, I'm gonna go move this TV up right back. I know it's pretty early for a live stream, but that's fine. We'll see how many people we actually get. Users in chat. One, maybe? Maybe two? Couple of people. Alright. So before we go any further, I did want to mention that I am geeking out just a little bit. I just met the creators of Homestar Runner. Their new game, Trogdor, the Burninator, is out now. It was kickstarted, I think, late last year, and now it has been released. I got my copy from the Kickstarter before coming to Gen Con, but they're actually, Greater Than Games is the ones who are sort of selling it, so they've got it in their booth, and the creators are there right now, sort of setting up so they can show off the game all day. And so I went over and said hi and told them we would love to work with them, and also geeked out just a little bit because I watched every Strong Bad email, every Teen Girl Squad, all that stuff, and it was super fun. So it was fun to meet those guys. Yeah, so what we're going to do today is show you some of the new stuff that's in Aeons End now that's going to be coming to Early Access very soon. I don't believe it's come to it just yet, but it will be very soon. Let me see what we got going on here. I texted my wife, I just met the creators of Strong Bad with stars in my eyes, and she wrote back with the oh emoji. So, alright. So here we are live from Gen Con, and we're playing Aeons End. So, let's start a new game, and let's look at what the newest thing here is, and that is the tutorial. Obviously, a lot of you already know how to play Aeons End, but if you're not familiar with the game, you got to get walked through. So I'm going to show you sort of how the opening of the game now plays with the tutorial. Once this comes to Early Access, you'll be able to try it yourself, you'll be able to play it yourself, you'll be able to send us feedback and let us know if it's working, if it's not working. Especially if you're somebody who hasn't played the game before, we would love feedback from people who are learning the game via this tutorial. So here comes Brama. She's a Breach Mage Elder. I wish we were meeting in happier times, but here we are. You must help us save Gravehold from the evil nemesis Rageborn. Actually, let me just make sure that my sound seems pretty good. Alright, and we can pause that. Good. Alright. So let's find out what we're doing next. I will help guide two young mages, Aeon and Mist. Your goal is to defeat the nemesis and protect Gravehold at all costs. In the chaos of battle, anything can happen. Look to the top of the screen to see whose turn will occur next. So obviously what she's talking about there is the fact that the turn order is randomized. The fates have ordained that Mist will begin the fight. She is a dagger captain with a fierce spirit. If you're ever not sure what to do, look for my help in the bottom right. Alright. Oh, okay, so your hand is at the bottom of the screen, as we know. Play the gems to gain ether. You can gain more powerful cards from the supply in the top right. So a couple other cool things. So number one, so here comes Brama. She's going to hang out down here and give us info. But you'll notice now these cards are glowing a little bit. As we will sort of walk you through, we're going to highlight the things that you can do. So we can play all of our crystals. And now, great work. Now you can gain cards from the supply on the top right. With 4 ether, you can afford either 2 jades or 1 diamond cluster. The choice is yours. I'm a huge fan of the diamond cluster, so I think I'm probably going to get that. You can see it's highlighting the 2 options. So we'll grab that. You're making excellent progress. There's one card left in your hand. It's a spell. Spells are best weapons against the nemesis. Prep the spell to your open breach. And of course, you can click, which is the way we usually do it, or you can just drag and drop it where you need it to be. That's all Mist can do for now. Already you've improved your deck and prepared for attack. Let's end the turn by discarding and drawing cards. And so here, normally you would pick, but we actually just do the discarding for you here because we were going to teach that in a minute. At the end of your turn, you discard your played gems and relics, then draw up to 5 cards. Now let's see whose turn is next. As I feared, Rageborn is about to attack. The top card of the Nemesis deck is drawn. Unleash. Gravehold suffers 3 damage. So first, it unleashes, and you can see the Fury guy here is showing that. Again, more visual polish. One of the things that happens all through early access is we're going to be adding new features, visual polish, polishing all sorts of other things. All right, Rageborn played an attack card, so it took effect immediately. Unleash adds a Fury token. That's bad, but we can worry about that later. Gravehold suffered 3 damage and is now at 32 life, and as you can see at the top of the screen, so that's up here. We must fight back. All right, you can see Rageborn is starting to get a little furious here. Jian is young. It is true. She was made an orphan by the Nameless, but a great power lies within. As with Mist, we must play gems to gain ether, gain more cards, and prep spells. And you can do it in whatever order you wish. So I will, as I am wont to do, I will start with just my gems. Gems. There we go. I will prep these sparks. And I've got 3 plus 1 that can only be used for a gem, so I will do that. You're a quick study indeed. We're halfway through the first round. Each of Rageborn, Jian, and Mist will get another turn. So let's end turn, and we'll see what happens. It's Jian's turn again right away. As you can see, such things can happen in the chaos of battle. Be careful, as that will happen with the Nemesis, too, at times. Now your spells are ready to cast. Send them from the breaches to your enemies. Now, obviously, those among us who know Aeons End well will know that, casting the sparks right away is not usually the way that it's done from a strategic point of view. You hear the announcement happening. I think they're making an announcement about what's happening here on the Gen Con floor. All right, the Nemesis has been dealt 2 damage, is now at 58 life, and you can see the top of the screen. We must keep the heat on Rageborn. Prep your spells, play your gems, and this time gain a more powerful spell. All right, so let's take a look. Play some crystals. All right, so we've got 3. So what's the spell that we can get? Looks like we can get Spectral Echo, deal 2 damage, you may destroy a card in hand. So we'll grab that. Play these sparks. And we will end turn, as Brama is letting us know over here in the corner. At the end of this turn, your deck was empty, so the discard pile is flipped over and becomes your deck, and there is no shuffling, as those of you who have been with us for a while know. Now that you've drawn the first new gem card you gained from the supply. So there's that diamond cluster that we bought. All right, Bleed Static comes out. This time, Rageborn played a power card. It does nothing right now, but in 3 more Nemesis turns, its effect will occur. So beware. Mist spell is ready to cast, aim true, and send Fire and Fury against the Nameless. But let's take a look at that card here. So Bleed Static, Power 3, player with the most prep spells suffers 2 damage for each of their prep spells. Alright, and again, so because this is the tutorial, it's on rails. So you gotta do the thing that she's telling you to do. But this is only through the first couple of rounds before we take off the training wheels. Mist has 2 spells in hand, but only 1 open breach. Spells can also be prepped into breaches focused this turn, so you must focus a breach by paying the ether cost and then prep a spark into it. So we'll play these 3. And now we could open this one with 3, but we're sort of teaching you this, so we're gonna do a focus. And so now we know that we have a focused breach, and so we can put this stuff here. And turn. Now the power card has counted down to 2. It will take effect in 2 more Nemesis turns. Next, the Nemesis draws another card. An evil minion has appeared. It does nothing this turn, but its persistent effect will occur on every Nemesis turn until you destroy it. And who is that? That's a provoker, right? Gravehold suffers damage equal to the number of Fury tokens. So we've got this. Oh, now there's more than one target for your spells. You can damage either the minion or the nemesis, or you can leave spells in open breaches to cast on a later turn. Keep in mind any spells in hand that you want to prep. So we probably want to get this spark out, but we can probably keep one of them parked. And I think we want to probably aim for that provoker. So let's hit the provoker for 1. And then we can... Yeah, so click and drag spells to deal 1 damage, or finish casting to leave them in the breaches. So we will finish casting. So let's continue to grow our powers. So we'll do the Diamond Cluster, Moonstone Shard. We are going to prep this. And there's 6. Oh, but I have to, it's only 6 if I buy, you know, maybe I'll buy the Burning Opal. Burning Opal's pretty great. I could have also done like another Diamond Cluster and a Jade, or I guess a charge, but I don't think we've taught how to do charges yet, so I think we're going to leave that. I believe you're ready to learn about an important strategic element. At the end of your turn, you discard your played gems and relics. Choose the order wisely, since your discard becomes your deck and is not shuffled. You can plan your future turns carefully. So, what they're talking about there, so we know that we're going to draw up to 5. So here's 5, and the next 2, which means that the next 3 that we discard are going to be drawn in the hand after that. So we'll do 1 and 2 first, then it'll auto-discard anything that's same. Alright, one of your spells is in a closed breach. You're able to prep it there because it was focused that turn, but now you must cast it. It may not be left there like spells in open breaches. So we will hit this guy with the spark. And we don't actually have anything to prep, so I think I might just finish casting, actually. And I need to buy a better spell. One more thing you can spend ether on. Charges for your ability. Each charge costs 2 ether, and when fully charged you can use your ability. Hover over the circular charge pie to see what it does. Divine Augury. An ally draws 4 cards, versus over here we've got cast any player's prep spell without discarding it, then cast it again. Alright, so gain 1 ether. So this is where you get a choice. Take actions like click the circular pie button if you want to buy a charge. Okay, so we're going to gain 1 ether. I think we need her to get a better spell, so we're going to spend that 6 to get that. I think next round robin we'll buy some more diamond clusters for both of them. Alright, the power card is counted down to 1. It will take effect next turn. Next Nemesis just draws another card. Alright, another power has appeared, and this one can be discarded if you spare the resources on your turn. First, let's see whose turn is next. Alright, so it's Mist again. I'm going to use this to hit that Provoker. Last turn, the Nemesis played another power card. This one has a 2 discard section. On your turn, you can do what it says to get rid of that power card. It's often wise to do so. And so this is, I need to discard 3 cards in hand, which actually I'm totally going to do. I'm going to get rid of these sparks, because I don't want them wasting room, and get rid of one of the crystals. And actually, this is probably not great, but I'm actually going to turn up the animation speed a bit. And make the card display time a little bit shorter. And let's play these, and I will take a charge. I mean, I guess I could get a Jade, but it's fine. We'll take a charge. Teach me how to do that. All right. Now you're ready to defend Gravehold. I will be here with more information when certain things come up. Also, you can click the help button in the bottom right to learn more if needed. Win the game by reducing Rageborn to 0 life, or by emptying his deck and having no Nemesis cards left in play. However, if Gravehold ever reaches 0, or all mages reach 0, shown in their icon, you will lose the game. Alright, so let's see what we can do. Let's get rid of this Provoker. And this is great. So now, if I don't bother to prep anything, I won't have to take any damage if the Nemesis comes up next. But since we're going into a brand new round, there might be 4 turns before the Nemesis, or the Nemesis might go right away. So I'm probably not going to do that. I will, however, Go ahead and play these things. And prep these. So I might have to take the damage, and if I do, so be it. With 3, I could buy another Spectral Echo. Yeah, and Jan has a bunch of sparks, right? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Oh, you have the opportunity to destroy a card, which removes it from the game entirely. This is good for removing weak cards like Spark and Crystal from your deck. Click a card to destroy it. So as I mentioned, I'm getting rid of that Spark. But not you, Sparky Wolf, if you're around. And I'm going to finish casting. And I'm definitely going to be buying another Diamond Cluster this time around. Ooh, and actually, yeah, so this is... I will discard this Crystal. This is great. Did I just get... Yes. Okay, so I've got 7. I'm definitely going to... As I mentioned, I'm going to buy another Diamond Cluster. Which is actually not going to get drawn the way that I wanted to, unfortunately. But do I want to use that 3 to focus this breach, or do I want to grab... You know what? I've already got 2 Spectral Echoes, so I'm just going to start working on opening some breaches. Still keep these together, even though they're probably not going to draw the way that I want them to. Damage! Oh, I guess I probably should have cast it. Oh, well. I haven't seen that before. That actually scared me. I had not seen that. Thank you, John. John has just added that in. So when Rageborn strikes, a special card is played from the strike deck, and Rageborn loses 3 Fury tokens. This can happen directly from a card, or Rageborn has 4 more Fury tokens at the end of the Nemesis turn. When Rageborn unleashes, it gains 1 Fury token. I want to go... Can I go back and see it? No, because it already played. I want to go back and see it again. Alright, so clicker drag. Yeah, let's do the thing. And I can't focus, which is a super bummer. Actually, this is not as bad of a bummer as it could be, except the fact that it's Jian's not going to go for at least another 4 turns. But I will just focus this, and I don't have room for the last spark. Not focus, I will charge. But next turn, she can actually cast this Spectral Echo and destroy that last spark, so that's fine. Unleashed. If there are 2 Nemesis in order, more bad things happen. Luckily, there were not. Yeah, so the other... Oh, she doesn't have another one yet, so I'm going to make sure that she can get one now. One. Yeah, perfect. So I'll grab another Diamond Cluster and I will focus. So because we need more open breaches. We need more open breaches. Yeah, I'm definitely going to cast that, so I'll put that there. And I think, yes. So we'll put that back, and we are good to go. And she's going to go again immediately, because that's how we do. Oh, so many sparks. And not enough that I can buy the thing I need to get rid of the sparks, so that's a bummer. But at least I can open this breach. So I will open this breach. Put these sparks. There's my Diamond Clusters together. Alright, so first we're going to Spectrally Echo this and destroy this spark. I've got the second Spectral Echo in hand, and I'm going to be drawing another spark. So I'm going to leave that spark. I'm going to prep this. Yeah, I think... Okay, let's see what the help says. Oh, this just brings us right to here. I get it. Yeah, let's focus. Alright, 2 discards, spend 7 ether, and the unleash is... Oh, yeah, 2 in a row. That's not great. So let's look, and they're both 1. So before this goes again, we have to do these things. So to discard, I can spend 7 ether. This one does not have... Oh, this is, yeah, Pulverizing Ray. So this is the one where it's gonna this goes off 6 times, and we have to and there's no way to get rid of it. So we basically just sort of have to prep ourselves to be ready with a bunch of gems, or else Gravehold is gonna take a ton of damage. So let's take a look here. So we'll have 3, 4. All right, yeah, we'll be in good shape. We don't have to take any damage here. I will, however. Should I clear out both of these or just one? She only has the one good spell, right? Yeah, so that's fine. So we'll just make sure that there's room. And finish casting. Oh, you know what, actually? I can... Oh, and there's 7, so I can do that. All right, so what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to cast any prepped spell, and I am going to cast this Spectral Echo so that I can steal it and destroy this spark. So that way I don't have to have her buy a Spectral Echo to do it. So I have 7. I could open this breach and get a charge, or I could get rid of this card, where unleash, any player suffers 1 damage, that player suffers 1 additional damage for each Fury token. That's 3. Yeah, we're just going to get rid of that. So yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape. So that's 4, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we want to keep these together. Oh, I'm getting texts from my mom and from my wife. It's my wedding anniversary today. It happens many years that I happen to be at Gen Con on my anniversary, and every year my wife and I have the same conversation, which is like, hey, so do you want to come with me to beautiful Indianapolis for our anniversary? And she's always like, yeah, probably not. Especially because she knows I'm going to have to be working, and that would be a bummer. So, all right, so I'm going to finish casting. We'll prep this to the open breach. So that's going to deal 1 additional damage now that we've opened another breach here. We've got 4. What is this guy? Focus any player's breach or destroy this. Gravehold gains 3 life. Yeah, you know, it's probably not a bad idea to have that floating around. So we'll grab that. She still only has the 1 good spell, but I want to get these 5s and 6s. I don't want another 3 spell. So we'll end turn. It's a 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. See, now it's going to go. Well, it still might not go off. That's, yeah. Yeah, we'll cast this so that there's room for the other one. Oh, actually, this is perfect. Discard this so that Mist can draw. Look at this. All right. I feel like I might just want to open that. Although she's got, what has she got? She's got 2 Spectral Echoes and still 2 Sparks. I could open 3, and that'd still leave me with enough to buy, for instance, the Essence Theft. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll open Breach 3, and we'll grab the Essence Theft, and we'll keep cycling on getting some better stuff going on. Yes, the sanity check for that is, would you want to go to Indianapolis for a special trip any other time? And the answer is probably still a resounding maybe. So who knows? I'm glad to see that at least somebody's watching. Hey, John, how are you? All right. So yeah, this is 8 and 2. So these are going to stay together, hopefully, no matter what. By the way, John, I don't know if you heard me literally jump out of my seat when Rageborn chomped me, but I did not know that was there, and it freaked me out. All right, so this we can put into Breach 3. All right, Jian's still not with the... I'll have to get a clip. Yeah, you'll see it. I was like, whoa! Huh. All right. So 4. Again, I don't want another Spectral Echo. I guess I could get another one of these guys, although we're almost there, and we're not taking a lot of damage, but we might start taking a lot of damage soon. I don't need another Diamond Cluster unless I'm planning to buy yet another Diamond Cluster. And Jian is the one who's already got 2 Spectral Echoes. So you know what? We're just going to take 2 charges. Alright, so we ended up actually not in a bad place. Gravehold is not going to have to take any damage. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we are gemless. At least it wasn't a thing. Alright, unleash twice, and Gravehold suffers 3 damage, or place a Provoker pack in play. I kind of want to unleash twice, because then Fury will strike, and you'll get to see the animation again. But I'm actually going to place a Provoker pack in play. I'm sure we're going to get to see another strike, so... Provoker with only 5 is pretty easy to handle, so... Alright, so, yeah, this is perfect. Spectral Echo, get rid of one of these sparks. And we can prep this guy into the big one. Ooh, you know what? I'm actually going to keep that spark in hand. Oh, yeah, this is perfect. I'm going to keep that spark in hand so that I can Spectral Echo it next turn. I don't know if that's Galaxy Brain or if that's just me being like, oh, this seems like a thing to do, but that's what I'm going to do. So... Venomite. Alright, so... Planar Insight is going to deal 2... Oh, +2. Okay. Yeah, and Mist is going to get a chance to go again. What does the Venomite do? Player with the lowest life suffers 2 damage, or any player discards a prep spell that costs 3 or more. Alright, so I'm going to hit with this... And then I actually am going to hit with this Spark, just so that I can prep this next Spark, and then Mist can end that Venomite. No, not the Venomite, the Provoker. Since she's going to go again right away. So, good. Provoker done. We're going to focus a Breach. Focus the big one. Even though the 3 is closer, this one's more expensive, so I feel like it makes more sense to do that. Actually, because I could, in fact, double do it right now if I really wanted to. Yeah, again with the 4. I need 5s and 6s. That's what I need. All right, so next round, it looks like I'll be able to finally buy one of these better spells. So I think, yeah, I'm just going to keep focusing this so that hopefully we can get... Like, I want to get another one of these Planar Insights with all open breaches, and then we can be in really good shape. Alright, so Jian is ready to go. New player gains 1 life. I don't actually think I care about that. So we're just gonna Spectral Echo. This will actually, yeah, this will kill this guy, so. Kill the Spark. It's gonna be 1 overkill, but at least it'll get out of the way. And I don't actually want to destroy, so we will skip. Do I want to do this? She will end up drawing... Oh, good. Yes, I think I will do this, actually. Because I'm probably not going to buy a gem with this. I'm going to buy some more... Oh, yeah, the camera is... Someone said that the camera... I wonder if there's, like, weird, like, software that's auto-zooming onto the face. Yeah, it's, like, moving around. Alright, well... I guess we were not imagining it yesterday. Alright, so let's see. Do I want to do the Wildfire Whip? You may spend 2 to cast any player's prep spell, and you deal 4 damage, or... Yeah, I feel like, given where we're at, the Planar Insights are definitely the way to go. And then I'm just going to use this 3 to get this all the way up. Cast any player's prep spell without discarding it, and then cast that prep spell again. Your ability is fully charged. Click the circular pie button to use the ability at the appropriate time or save it for later. You cannot gain more charges until you've used your ability, which loses all charges. I'm not going to use it right now because there are no prep spells. Literally 0. Yeah, these are going to all stay together no matter what. Scorn! Alright, so this is going to be once again going after Gravehold, so we're going to want to probably focus that. And we don't really have anything we can do right now, so let's at least start buying her up some better things. Come on. Alright, so that's 9, which means I can open that and buy that. So that's good. I'm going to open this breach, which will help to power this one up, and I'm going to go ahead and buy this Essence Theft, which is, Essence Theft is kind of almost as good as destroying a card, because you can discard trash in your hand to, like, cycle it faster. It's not quite as good, obviously, as completely destroying a card, but it helps, for sure. Alright, so that's 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Alright, so we're definitely going to do this. Power is getting more powerful. Yeah, we'll play this. Yeah, Gravehold is still doing fine, so let's focus. Yeah, it's actually probably better to focus this guy. Because it's more expensive, so that's what I'm going to do. And we'll play this, and this, and we're actually going to park these sparks in the cheap ones, because I'm sure good stuff is coming. Yeah, better stuff is coming, and I think I'm probably going to leave those parked unless and/or until I have a good way to start destroying them for Mist. So really, that's the thing. I need to get her a Spectral Echo. We'll take a charge for my Augury. Very cool. Ooh, yeah, we gotta get rid of these. Like, these are not doing me any favors. And we don't have a good spell prep, so it's not worth bothering. Where are all her Spectral Echoes? Yeah, I kind of wish I had actually prepped that spark into one of the bigger breaches, because then I'd have 3 damage that I could take this out by using. I'd have 4 damage actually, but that's not going to work. So yeah, I'm just going to buy her another better spell. Yes, I know that there are more things I can do, but I am not going to do them. Gravehold suffers 3 damage or unleash twice. Yeah, Gravehold suffering the damage is definitely the better choice here. Oh, the show floor has opened. Who wants to see what it looks like as all the people are streaming into Gen Con now? You can see them all. Yeah, we're actually sort of in the dead center of the floor, so we, like in all directions. Like, we're not too close to the front, we're not too close to the back, we're not too close to the east or the west, so it actually works out pretty well for us where we're at here at Gen Con. Alright, what do we got? We got a Cauterizer. Damage dealt is reduced to 1, and then it deals damage equal to its HP? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? This is kind of the quintessential time to use the sparks as far as I'm concerned. The hordes approach, indeed. Yeah, so Essence Theft. Oh man, I wish it was 9. So I could get, like... actually, she already has 2 planar insights, right? Or does she just have the 1? Yeah, she's just the 1. I kind of want to get the 6 and the 3, because I really want her to have a Spectral Echo to start destroying some stuff. So I think I'll just do a 3. You know what? Heck with this. I'm going to do two 3s, 2 Spectral Echoes, and buy a charge. And that'll really help me start thinning out the deck. At least that's the plan. I guess we'll see if it works. Yeah, so end turn. 8, 9, 10, so that's 11 and 12. Oh, and she gets to do this right away, so this is perfect. So she can get rid of that guy. That thing, it. And, oh, right, to discard it. What do I get to do if I discard it? I forgot. Oh, any player gains 1 life. Okay, yeah, we don't need that right now. Alright, so I will prep this. Focus this. No, we'll just gain. Yeah, I guess it... Oh, no, this is fine. We'll open that up, and now she is completely opened up, and we are, I think, in really, really good place to go after Rageborn. Alright, it is 10:07. Yeah, so just FYI, I had originally planned to stream from 10 to noon, but the letters page starts right at noon. And I have something I have to do before I go to that. So I'm going to go, that's why I started streaming a little early. We started streaming at around 9:30. I'm going to end probably right around 11. All times are Eastern. So we probably got to play another 50 minutes of this, depending on how this game goes, and then maybe we'll play a second one. Yeah, so we'll do this. All right, so Mist is actually tapped out for the moment. Maybe I should have cast it if she wasn't going to get a chance again, but it's fine. We're all pretty lousy with hit points right now. And she can take this. Alright, so we get the Needle Maw. Which is starting to get into the high HPs, but that's fine because we have lots of ways to deal with it. Oh, yeah, and actually maybe this is the time to do this. Oh, actually, maybe not. So here's what we're going to do. Which one of these do I want to cast? I'm not going to be able to do anything with this, and I've only got 3 breaches. So the max damage is going to be this. So we'll hit this one, then we'll use it to deal 6 and 6. And then we can prep these. I mean, I guess I can play this. There's really nothing I can do with it. Oh, I guess I could buy a Jade, but what am I going to draw? I'm not even going to draw enough cards that I'm going to want to destroy. Yeah, you know what? I am actually going to... yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to back up, and I'm going to leave that in hand. So I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, I take it back. I'm not gonna buy a Jade. Alright, so I know this is a kind of a waste, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I don't want that thing. You have the opportunity to destroy a card. I feel like we already got this. Maybe it's because it's coming from the other player. So alright, so we'll destroy the crystal, and then we will Spectral Echo Rageborn. We're gonna skip because I like all of these cards. And yeah, we don't need to worry about healing up right now. So let's... Alright, so we've got 9. And I don't think I want to buy anything, so I think I'm actually... Yeah, I'm going to skip the discard. And I can actually open this final breach and grab a charge. And now we are firing on all cylinders. 6, 7, 8, 9. So that'll be 10, 11, and 12. To discard, lose 4 charges or unleash 4 times. I think it's collectively, or I think an individual has to lose 4 charges. What's up? What's going on? Running crazy. Alright, let's take a look at this again. Alright, lose 4 charges, and then now we got this one. Spend 8 ether, or Rageborn strikes twice. Okay, this is going to be screwy. So, let's put this here. And that's the one that lets me heal. Yeah, I don't want to do that. So we will skip. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, see this one we can't even do because I think it was a 2 and now we don't have the option. So Rageborn is going to unleash twice and we are going to get struck. This one we can still do if no, well, it's very unlikely. Yeah, it doesn't even look like we've got any hands coming up that are going to have it. So this is all just going to happen. So we just need to be prepared for it. I think I will just take the charges because being able to start casting these super big ones more than once in a turn is going to be really useful. So this is starting very soon. Like, for instance, this. 7. Yeah, we'll grab another charge with these 2. What am I going to have in my hand next turn? Yeah, I mean, the sparks... I'd probably like to get rid of the sparks, but I think I can deal with getting rid of some crystals. That's fine. The simple fact is that we're probably... Wait. It says I still have something I can do. What do I still have that I can do? Warning, you can take more actions. Oh, I can lose... I can, because... Yeah, we don't want him to unleash 4 times. That's fine. I forgot that was a thing. You can do 2 discard. Yeah, thanks, Mike and P. For some reason, I wasn't looking at that side of the screen, and I didn't realize. But yes, that was a good choice there. So that's excellent. All right. Uh-oh, the Avatar of Wrath. Why's he got toothed hands? That's not right. I think I might finish casting and then charge my ability and play this twice because it's super good. Yes, that is what I'm going to do. So we'll play this. If I discard, someone gets what to draw? Oh, you know what? I am totally on board for that. Discard that. Let her draw. Charge up my ability. Your ability is fully charged. Click the circular pie button to use the ability at the appropriate time or save it for later. You cannot gain more charges until you've used it. So I am going to use it. I'm going to deal 14 damage. And yeah, we will prep these. And we got Mist coming up next, so that's good. So those 2 sparks can take out the minion, and the final one can hit Rageborn. And I can start destroying some of these things, so... Unless, if I get 2... Oh, you know what? Actually, if I don't destroy... Decisions. If I don't destroy either of these sparks, I will have 8, because I'll get 2 plus 2 plus 2, so that's 6, 7, 8, and I can discard this, and then we don't have... Rageborn doesn't have to strike. Alright, you know what? I am going to play non-optimally, just because. I kind of want to see the strike animation again. And I want to get her another of those good spells. And frankly, I really, really want to start thinning the deck more, so... Oh, you're gonna see it. Yeah, I feel like as much as I want this Wildfire Whip to be good, the planar insights are just too good when everything's wide open. And then, yeah, it's not gonna matter. Alright. Oh, I can still do it! Unless I use these Spectral Echoes to do the thing. Which, yeah, I'm still gonna do this. Thing. Alright, so let's play these. And we'll get our Essence Theft up there. I think that is... Oh, right. So now I have 6. Should I just start buying charges? Yeah, charges are pretty good for this. I don't know, John. I might not see it. Oh, shoot. I screwed that up. That's not what I wanted to do. So I just used our handy-dandy little undo button here to go back because I actually did not want to discard a card. Both of the mages are still essentially at full health. So, put this up here. What would she discard? No, so we'll skip that discard. Alright, so we got 6 and 1, 6 and 1, half dozen of the other. Yeah, again, I don't really think that there's any need here. Yep, the ability is fully charged. This is going to do the most. Sorry, John. I win. Not gonna see it. I might have to start it again just to do it, so that you can see what the strike looks like. In fact, yeah, let's do that. So we just played. So basically, we just played through the new tutorial, and that sort of showed you how it helps you along. Oh, this is cool. This is new. You can hover over to see how your mages did. Get the information up here for the Nemesis. All right. I won too fast! How often are you going to get to say that? Alright, so we'll do an anything goes market. Interesting. And we'll do random Phaedraxa and somebody else who we haven't played on that last one. We're doing a new Rageborn again, because I think we'll do it on normal. This way we can sort of see how that same Nemesis is going to play a little bit differently. What do we get? So we got a 2, 3, and a 4 in gems. We got a 2 and a 4 in relics. 2 7s and 2 5s. That is a really weird couple of spells. So yeah, I guess we'll find out. And we're playing on normal. So let's make it happen. Yes, so we are going to be playing Rageborn again. And so you've seen how this goes. Obviously, I just played through a whole game of Rageborn. But you know, because this game does have a whole setup phase, sometimes you see things you haven't seen, like that Haze Spewer. We didn't even see the Haze Spewer in the last game. Alright, so let's see. So we got Phaedraxa, which number 1, you'll notice that she only has 3 breaches versus all the other mages who have 4. So she gets a little bit more difficult in terms of how you manage what's open and what's closed and things like that. So in her Tourmaline Shard here, any ally may suffer 1 damage and destroy a card in hand. So that could be useful. I don't think I'm going to start using it right away. We'll just get the 4. Prep the Spark. And I think, yeah, these Searing Rubies are going to be a really good thing to keep. Oh, by the way, so Magger P, if you're just joining or if you didn't join early enough to see me get struck, you also didn't get to hear me geek out about the fact that this morning I went and met the creators of Homestar Runner, who are running Trogdor over at the Greater Than Games booth this morning. I had a really cool talk with them. I chatted with them about how cool of a game it would be if you could play it digitally. We'll see if that goes somewhere. But they were really, really, really cool, and they were super humble about the fact that I was, like, saying their characters' voices back at them. But it was a really good time. So, they're really, really nice fellas. All right, so let's go back to what I was doing here. So we will end the turn, discard the things. Yeah, so we have 2 things. Yeah, what is this one going to do? Gravehold suffers damage equal to this minion's current life. Then this minion suffers 1 damage. All right, so we've got 3 turns before they're going to go off, but they're all going after Gravehold. I think that, yeah, the Haze Spear is probably more important, and the max damage we're going to be able to do is 3. So that's fine. We'll hit this Haze Spear. Once again, do this. I wonder if I should just go ahead and get another Searing Ruby. What do I have? Oh wait, this Flexing Dagger is only 2. Next time you focus or open a breach this turn, it costs 3 less, or destroy this, deal 1 damage. Yeah, I think I'm just going to get another Searing Ruby. I want to get her really into a strong economic position so she can start buying up all the spells that she needs. Do they have a copy of the Crazy Wormwood edition? If that's the one that's like the big, like, wooden carve-out one, yes, that is the one that they are showing. All right. Yeah, so I think we're going to do the standard Adelheim opening. This Amethyst, any ally may draw a card and then discard a card in hand. What does she have? A Spark? Oh, yeah, I guess I can do that. Draw it and then discard it just to keep it moving. And so, yeah, we'll do the standard Adelheim opening. We'll open the second breach and then park the 2 Sparks. Although I guess we're probably not going to park him because I'm actually going to hit this Haze Spewer because that Haze Spewer is going to be going after Gravehold based on its health. So I'd rather have its health be lower, especially because in 2 turns it'll take care of itself. So, all right, so let's play some of these. And I guess the question is, which of those 5 cost spells shall I purchase? Oblivion Swell. While prepped, once per turn during your main phase, you may gain 1 ether, deal 2 damage. You may discard a gem if you do deal a damage equal to its cost. I don't think I've ever taken that one yet. An Essence Theft. We had that last game, so we'll grab this one. All right, so back to Adelheim again. Now we can potentially park these Sparks so that we don't have to worry about them. What is Phaedraxa going to be pulling up? Ooh, she's going to be pulling up Ruby. So yes, I'm definitely going to let her draw, and then we'll let her discard one of these crystals, and then she's in a much better buying position for next turn, which I am happy about. And we're going to let him grab, I think this is Sifter's Pearl, right? Yes, so we'll grab a Sifter's Pearl and end turn. We definitely need to start getting to the point where we're ready to start destroying some of these cards, but it's still pretty early. I think we're going to be fine. All right. Good. All right, so we're going to let Phaedraxa hit this for 1. So we'll have Gravehold will take 1, and that'll suck, but then the Haze Spear will take care of itself. So nothing to worry about there. We're going to play our Searing Rubies, which means Phaedraxa is going to be able to get that 7, which I'm a big fan of. Yeah, we're going to skip this. So I think we're going to grab the Arcane Nexus, which is one of my favorites. And we have a 2, so I guess I could grab this Flexing Dagger, or I could charge. And her charge is one of the best ones. Prevent any damage that the players or Gravehold would suffer during that turn. So I think I'm going to take a charge for her, and that'll be that. What do we have coming up? That's it? And a Spark. So yeah, so she's going to basically have a boring turn next round. All right, I'm actually going to leave that alone, but I am going to hit these at not the Venomite. What is this? The Provoker. And we will prep this Oblivion Swell. So let's remind what we get here. So while prepped, once per turn during your main phase, you may gain 1 ether, and if you cast it, you deal 2 damage. and then you may discard a gem. If you do, deal damage equal to the cost. So I only have zeros here, so I won't, but next turn I might have something better that I could discard for it. Yeah, I'll have this 3 Sifter's Pearl, but it's very unlikely that I'm going to do that. I'll take the Ether, though. You know, why not? And now I've got 5, so I could do like a Sifter's Pearl and a Flexing Dagger, or I could grab this Essence Theft. Yeah, I think I really do like the Essence Theft, so we'll take that one. Alright, so here comes the damage on Gravehold. Boom, boom. But the Haze Spear hits itself when it's done, so that's now gone. Alright, we've got an Agony Field. Now, this does have a 2 discard. So to discard this, we just have to destroy a card in hand. Well, oh, and he's unleashing twice in a row. That's not good. Alright. So to discard this, we just need to destroy a card in hand that costs 2 Ether or more. Unfortunately, Phaedraxa doesn't have anything. She's got a base hand right now that we gotta start thinning out if we can. So we'll just sort of walk our way through this. I'm probably gonna. Should I focus a bit? What did I buy her last turn? Yeah, she does have that Super 7, but I think we need to get her at least one more. Oh, but we can't because we only have 4 Ether, and we've only got 5s and 7s in the market for those spells. Let's go ahead and focus her Breach 4. We need her to have another open Breach, and 3 and 4 obviously both do +1 damage once they're open, so that I think is probably the way to go for that. Alright. So basically this comes down to, like, do we want to deal 2 damage now or gain 1 additional Ether while leaving it prepped? I mean, we definitely want to kill this. And do I want to discard the Sifter's Pearl to get rid of this? No, I don't. So I will hit this. Oh, and right, so I could. No, I'm not going to discard it. I want to. It's early enough that I don't care. So we're going to skip. Cool thing about Sifter's Pearl, it gets to show you the stuff and you can decide what to do with it. I'm going to discard the Spark, but I think I'll probably keep the Drax's thing. And let's play here. So she can draw that and discard probably the Spark. That's fine. And we'll discard the Spark. And we'll keep playing. Yeah, it's less super necessary to worry about focusing his breaches because he does have 2 open already, but I guess, does he want ways there for him to destroy? The only way for him to destroy is Phaedraxa's, which costs health, or he could grab this 7 and use this to destroy cards and deal mass damage, but we'd probably want to be open before we do that, so I think I'm actually just gonna... Yeah, I think I'm going to focus twice is what I'm going to do. Yeah, I like it. All right, we'll discard Sifter's Pearl first because you always want your big cards to come up as soon as possible. At least I do. All right, he gets to go again immediately. So we'll prep this into 2 open breaches. No, I'm just going to keep focusing this. I really, really want to get... Actually, we haven't even looked at what his ability does yet. When a Nemesis attack or power card is drawn, but before it is resolved, you may discard it. It has no effect. I should probably start powering him up because these are actually probably 2 of the more powerful things in the game. All right, so, yeah, Unleash. Any player discards 3 cards and then draws 1 card. Who has the worst? Yeah, Adelheim can do that. So we'll discard this, and the Spark, and this. And we'll draw 1. And we're going to Unleash again, which is going to Fury us up. No! Chomp! There it is again, John. You just missed it again. All right, so this is dealing 4 damage. So one of us has to suffer 4 damage. I guess we'll let Phaedraxa, because she could potentially damage Adelheim to let him do things, so... I don't think we have any healing. Oh, we do have healing. We have the Essence Theft can do some healing, so that's good to think about. All right, so we will finish off that minion. And sometime today, we should probably think about hitting the Nemesis. not going to do that. All right, so we've got 6 and 2, which would actually be 3 and 7. Yeah, let's start getting the healing out. And then we'll do a charge. And this can go up here. But the cool thing about this is while prepped, once per turn, I get to remove one of these and put it and play it again. So that's going to take us up to 4, which we actually can't. We can only use 2 a bit. Oh, shoot. I should have done it earlier. Because I could only use this one to buy a spell. So I guess we'll just take another charge. No, I lied. I'm going to back up, and instead I'm going to focus this. And we'll keep these together. Never break up the set. Oof, yeah, we need to find a way to get rid of these. Oh, Rageborn's going to strike again. Gravebolt suffers 3 damage. Any player suffers 1 damage. We definitely want Adelheim to take that. Alright, and Phaedraxa. Yeah, we'll just deal the damage here. Because I've got just enough to buy another decent spell, so we're going to do that. Phaedraxa gets to go again. I wish I had just one more, because I really want to just open this. Alright, let's... 3 and 1. Alright, yeah, we're going to focus this. We'll prep this to that focus breach. We'll park the spark. And then that's all we can do. So we're going to have to keep that extra spark around. Alright, Nemesis is going to keep unleashing. Oh, man. So one of us has to discard this. Yeah, it's more likely that Adelheim's going to get to go because Phaedraxa's already gone once, so we'll let her discard that. Plus, it's in an open breach anyway. Or not, it's in a focus breach, so we would have had to cast it anyway. Couldn't have been kept it around. Alright, we'll just hit this with 1. That would be fun. That was Kyle from Campfire. They're the makers of the Fate of the Elder Gods game, and he has not ever played Aeons End, so he was like, oh, maybe I should try playing Aeons End on your stream. I'm not going to do that. Alright, I do have enough, so I'm actually going to go ahead and open this finally. I will return this back to hand and play it again. So I'm 1 away from being able to do the thing I want to do with it, because we've only got these 5s and 7s, because we just went with a randomized thing. So we'll just take a charge from Phaedraxa, and that'll just have to be that. What time is it? 10:34. All right, so now we know Adelheim's going to go twice in a row, because everybody else is already gone. So, do we want to heal? He doesn't have a lot going on in hand here, so let's see. 2, 3. No, I'm gonna... Actually, yes, I am gonna do that. So we'll do this. We'll discard this, which will allow Phaedraxa to gain 1 life. Then we will... Might as well cast this, because we gotta get this minion out of the way. It's gonna be hitting Gravehold or Unleashing, which is gonna do all kinds of nasty stuff, so we don't want to do that. Alright, they're both having gems, so we're just gonna get rid of these. I mean, I guess I can gain 1. It's not going to do anything for me because I'm not going to buy another Sifter's Pearl. So we'll just take a charge. And we'll end turn. Look at all of these crappy gems. We got to start thinning this. Deal 2 damage and discard a gem. If you do deal additional damage equal to its cost. Yeah, so we'll just keep hitting this. Nope, we're not going to bother skipping it because the 0 cost is not going to add anything. Alright, so we're going to open his Breach 3, and we're going to take a charge. I mean, at least all the crappy gems are, like, grouped together. So at least we have that. Alright, this is going to deal 5 damage. Or I can keep it in hand. No, it's not worth it. I got all crappy gems. So we'll just hit this for 1. And hope we don't get it again because I'm not overkilling it. Okay, so now, I mean, I could take this, but it's not going to help me any. So I'm just going to, I wanted to charge her all the way up. So now we can use that the next time it's going to be the Gravehold, or not the Gravehold, the Rageborn turn. Which is not right now. Okay, so a skip ability. Oh yeah, I should mention, so yeah, her ability, prevent any damage the players or Gravehold would suffer during that turn, and you get to choose at the beginning of the turn. So, you know, right now it's Adelheim's turn. The odds of us hitting ourselves or getting damage is pretty low, so we'll skip that. But we do know that Gravehold is going to suffer 3 damage, or we're going to unleash twice. What we could probably do is on the next Rageborn turn, we could probably say, like, yes, let's use her ability, and then let it unleash twice. That'll take the Fury tokens up to 4, and the strike will be bad, but we won't do anything. At least that's, I think, how I'm going to try and play this. So let's just prep some things and see how this is going to go. So we got that and that. Park those sparks. Yeah, she might as well. And this is just a regular crystal, right? Yep, so we'll discard that crystal. 2. Yeah, we're just going to take another charge. Turn. Alright. Nemesis? Nope. I will skip the ability. And, yeah, I mean, if we've got this, we might as well do this. So, I think I am, however, going to leave that other spark just parked for now. What was that again? Oh, yeah, someone will heal. So if 2, 3, 4, we'll end up with 4. Yeah, that's fine. So I will discard this crystal. We'll let Phaedraxa gain a health. Finish casting, so we're going to leave that spark. We'll prep the Oblivion Swell into Breach 3, which again, that now has a +1. A couple of gems here, so we'll just discard those. Play this, and look at this now. We have got 2 fully charged up mages. Now this is excellent. So we know there's going to be 2 Nemesis turns coming up, so we could potentially just choose to use one on one turn to discard a card and use the other on another turn. We can use them both on the same turn. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm going to end because that 1 extra ether is not going to do anything for me. So let us see what's going to happen here. All right. So this is where we have to decide. Do we think it's likely that the Nemesis is going to play a card that's going to deal damage immediately, or something that's going to deal damage sort of in the future? And so, and we're lucky because if we choose wrong here, like skip the ability, and something gets played that's really terrible, we can actually get rid of it right away. So let's take a look at this. To discard, lose 4 charges, and the power is to unleash 4 times. So the only person who can actually do this is going to be Phaedraxa, because you can see Adelheim's already gone twice, and we know that the next turn is either going to be the Nemesis or it's going to be Phaedraxa. So if it's Phaedraxa's turn, she'll be able to use her Auspix Rune to lose 4 charges, or she'll be able to just use it to not have any damage happen. I don't actually think I want her to lose those charges, though, and this is not going to go off for 2 turns. So I think I'm going to skip this ability. We're going to skip the ability again. We're going to let her hit this. And, oh yeah, I might actually do that. If I discard this, I'm going to get 3, 6, 7 that I can use for, oh no, I'm not discarding. Oh no, no, because I'm going to buy a thing. So let's play these, and these, and these. We're not going to take the damage, but we are going to buy the Consuming Void. And we can prep this up here, and prep this up here. Alright, so the Nemesis is going to go next turn. I don't think I'm going to use it again either. I think we're in a safe enough place that I'm not super concerned about this. Because I think we're going to have the opportunity to... Well, that might not be true, actually. We're going to end turn. It's fine. It's fine. It's all going to be fine. You'll see. time is it? 10:40. So we got about 20 minutes here. All right, so it is the Nemesis turn. We don't know what the Nemesis is going to do yet, but we're going to skip the ability. We got another 2 discards, spend 7 or unleash. Now this one I think I might use because we're not in a really good place to get 7 ether every turn. And we only have 2 turns to do it. So yeah, I am actually going to use the Ethereal Ward here to get that card, just banish it, get it out. So now Phaedraxa is the only one, but this isn't going to go off just yet, so we'll skip the ability. Because she can use it at the beginning of any turn, it doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and do this. And, do I want to discard? No, I do not want to discard. Alright, so we will prep this. No, we're going to finish casting because we want to keep that spark. Oh, I lied. We're gonna play the spark because I didn't realize we had another one in hand. So let's go that so it'll go to the trash. Now we can prep this into here, prep this into here. Oh, I guess I could have, technically I could have left it because we're just gonna open this breach now, but it's fine. Yep. Yeah, this is perfect. Okay, so we're gonna skip this ability. We're gonna use our Arcane Nexus. I'm actually, let's see, 44. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that. Until I have the ability to start destroying those sparks and getting them out of there, I just wanna sort of leave it alone. Yeah, see, now we're getting to the point where it's like, do I really want to start buying some more of these things or not? I guess, yeah, the healing of this one is good, so I think we'll keep that. And yes, I am going to end. Yep, still skipping the ability. We want my teammate to be dealing the damage. Yeah, see, I need those destruction. I need that destruction spell to come up. Oh shoot, what did I just do? Yeah, I want to do this. Then skip. And finish casting. Right. Get this propped up there. Alright, does she want to draw the spark and then... I guess yeah, that's fine, because it's 0 cost, so I'll just draw the spark and then get rid of it. And do I want to focus... Do I even have enough spells that it makes it worthwhile? I actually don't yet. He really should be buying more spells. But I've only got 4 this round, so... Yeah, I'm going to focus. Oh, no, you know what? I'm not. I'm not going to focus. I like his abilities, so I'm going to start working on getting that charged up again. And let's discard. Okay, so now we didn't get rid of this in time, so I am actually going to use her ability now. So and we're going to actually let this happen. So he's going to unleash 4 times, which is going to take the Fury tokens up to 6. So unleash twice, and Gravehold suffers 3 damage. So boom, no damage. So I am definitely going to take that option. Those Fury tokens now are going to strike again. Player with the lowest life suffers 2 damage. No, they do not. All right, but now that turn is over. So now we're going to take damage this turn, so this, even though this is still up. So any player suffers 4 damage. We'll get this to Adelheim, since he's 1 ahead right now. All right, so that actually worked out fairly well for us. I think we came through that, not completely unscathed, but I would say relatively unscathed. So let's do what we're going to do. This can go into there. Yep, once again, discard these. Man, where is that 7 cost? Oh, it's over there in Phaedraxa's. Okay. Yeah, he was the one that needs more good stuff to do, right? Yeah, so let's... Yeah. We definitely need... I need to start playing a little bit smarter, I think. The problem is that I haven't been actually discarding for this, and so we haven't been healing. Yeah, so we'll just let Phaedraxa take this. The Venomite comes out. So now we're going to be a little distracted. Oh boy. Yeah, here we go. Adelheim suffers 2 damage, or discard a prep color has 3 or more. No, we're going to let Adelheim take the damage. I know, it seems like that might be a mistake. Ooh, especially with this. Oh no. Oh no. I might have completely screwed this up. Yeah, see, that's just how quick things can change. Now, okay, luckily we know that we've got 4 player turns in a row now that we can hopefully make some things work. So let's first and foremost, let's start doing this. We can discard this so that we can hopefully give Adelheim another lease on life here. We can prep this up here. Yeah, and so in this case, I'm definitely going to do this. So we'll let Phaedraxa draw. And what do I want to get rid of? Yeah, that crystal's fine. Get rid of the crystal. And then we'll take one more, which allows me to do 2 charges. So we're only 1 charge away from being able to sort of neuter a turn, which is very much something we're going to want to do soon. All right, he gets to go again right away. Do I want to discard that gem? Oh, yeah, I don't want to discard that gem. Or do I? What is he going to do? Well, we still have 3 turns to get it done. Yeah, I am actually going to discard it. We really need that minion to be out of the way, so I'm not going to be able to do much here. But we can at least prep these things up. Alright, now we get Phaedraxa twice in a row. Ooh. Am I gonna, let's see, what, 2, 3, 6, 7. So I could actually buy another, yeah, I'm just gonna, yeah, we're gonna skip that. And I'm gonna leave, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna use this on the cauterizer. Alright, so let's prep this up here. And we can prep this there. And then we can play these things. And in fact, I think I might actually just buy another... should I buy another? No, I'm going to buy the other 7 cost spell. Oh, yeah, no, we're skipping that. Because this is actually a really good one. And this one, you have to have cards to power it. So that's going to help her thin her deck pretty quickly now. But hopefully I'll have the right cards that I'm wanting to thin. Well, not the sparks, but at least I can get rid of some of those crystals. All right. Come on. Destroy that. Destroy that. Nice. Deal 3 damage. Oh, this is great. This is exactly what I wanted to do. So we'll discard this other crystal, which will allow Adelheim to get 1 more life back. And you thought Adelheim was down for the count. Never bet against the guy with glowing white eyes. Alright, so Adelheim gets to go again. And I think we're going to just keep on this train. So we'll do that. We'll discard that. Let him gain the life back. So now he's back up to 4. And look at this. Nemesis is down to 23. We are in a really, really good spot here. Yeah, I don't actually need to keep these parked, but I think it might be the better choice. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're only going to get 3 ether here, but that's fine because I'm just going to charge him up anyway. We'll prep this up to breach 3. Alright, Phaedraxa. Yeah, we'll deal this damage here. Deal this damage here. Yep, I am not going to discard because I would rather get 2 charges instead of just 1. So we'll prep up these. 2 charges. Here comes the Nemesis. Ooh, this is good. Yes, we're going to skip the ability. I don't think we need to do this 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm gonna get a lot here, so no, I am not gonna skip. I am gonna finish casting. I'm gonna prep this. I'm gonna start getting all the things. Yeah, we can discard both of these. They're both just a single ether. And play this. Again, free, good stuff for Phaedraxa. Ooh, really good stuff for Phaedraxa. Now I don't even know what I want to discard. They're all great. Yeah, I guess the Spark. The Spark is not great. Alright, keep playing this, and this. So we've got 6. Yeah, I guess we might as well take another one of these. I wish I had 7 so that I could get that and start thinning his deck a bit more, but it's not to be. But I mean, with the Nemesis down to 10, I'm really fairly unconcerned. Yes. Use the ability, discard that huge annoying card immediately, if not sooner. Alright, so boom. Prep all these great things. I can buy even more great things now because like I can go like this and like this. This guy lets me take one more ether. This dude here lets me play this one again. So look at this. I got all the ether in the world. Boom and boom. Actually, that's dumb though. It's fun. It's a fun thing to do, but I actually don't care. I'm gonna charge all the way up here because this is what's gonna keep this game from being simply a victory to a resounding victory now. So we can easily live now through, yes, so this is going to do how much damage? This is going to power 2. Rageborn strikes twice, which we don't want. So I will use this ability, and we'll just fingers crossed that this Nemesis isn't going to go twice. Strike twice, Gravehold, nope, no damage, because we're amazing and super smart, and we play like we mean it. And now it's Adelheim. Yeah, skip. Yeah, now I don't think we definitely don't need these sparks. But if the Nemesis goes again right away, that could be not super great. So let's just do this. We're gonna get 2 charges. Come on, we're only 4 away. If anything other than the Nemesis goes next, we win. I think by default. Because this is gonna deal 4 because it's in breach 3. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Uh-oh. Okay! Adelheim is not going to make it to the finish line. Or is he? So, as those who are not new know, but those who are new might not know, when you are killed, quote-unquote, in this game, you're actually just exhausted. You destroy a breach, and any of the damage that will be done to you instead gets done to Gravehold. If both of the mages, or all of the mages, if you're playing more than one, or more than 2, if they all become exhausted, then you lose. But we don't have to worry about that because we're done. I would have liked for both of my mages to make it completely well rested to the finish line, but they both made it nonetheless. All right, so I think that is going to do it. Look at that. Exactly. I got 6 minutes left, so this is the perfect time to sign off. So that was 2 runs through of Aeon's End, playing against Rageborn. The first time we actually walked you through the brand new tutorial. This version of the tutorial is not yet available on Steam yet, but it will be shortly. This is the early access version of the game. It will be coming to retail later this year. The current version has got 3 of the 4 Nemesis available for play, all of the built-in playable characters, all cards that are necessary to play all the various things, all the player cards, and all that great stuff. So, thanks for joining us. I'm Jeremy. I'm here at Gen Con. I'll put the camera up again real quick so you can sort of see what's going on. Woo! There's Gen Con. It's really pretty great. Here's the campfire team over there looking at Fate of the Elder Gods. Oh, what's that? Spirit Island Digital. Yes, if you have not yet, please go to spiritislanddigital.com and fill out our poll there. We're